At the UN in New York this week, US President Donald Trump dismissed climate change as a con job. But for many African countries, the threats posed by our warming planet are very real. Take Nigeria, for example. Along the coastline of the commercial hub of Lagos, communities are battling an ever-shrinking shoreline. Rising seas as a result of climate change and coastal development have both been blamed. DW's Olisa Chukwumah traveled to Apakin, where villagers now fear extinction.
This is all that remains of Ajayi Adewale's home. In June, ocean surges swept through the village of Apakin, washing away his family's home.
Some property go with the sea, because some happen in the midnight. I can't take anything. I was crying because the wounds are still in my body now, the shock of the building in the midnight.
It was the latest event to hit this coastal community, one of over a dozen in Lagos, facing the existential threat of rising waters and coastal erosion.
Standing in the ruins of what used to be a home and facing what used to be a coconut plantation stretching 50 meters within this community, a major source of economic livelihood for many. All that has now been washed away alongside their ancestral graves. Residents here say nothing was spared and they've had to endure unbearable loss.
In some areas, the ocean swallows more than 2 meters of land each year. Lagos authorities point to climate change and rising sea levels as the cause. But environmentalists say government-backed commercial projects like deep water ports and a new major refinery have made matters worse.
The cumulative reduction the rise in sea level vis-a-vis the topography of Lagos already tells us, without being a prophet, that there is a problem ahead if we don't act.
Local authorities say they need more funding to protect the coastline. They blame private illegal development for part of the erosion.
In this case, I think it's ridiculous to not even know the amount of sand that's being dredged on a daily basis. And certainly some people are gaining, it's a heavy industry, so with people benefiting from those illegalities, and we're saying no, we're not going to do that anymore.
But for Ajayi and other members of Lagos's coastal communities, the risks they face from coastal erosion continue. They fear that without urgent action, they will lose their land to the sea.